Good morning, and welcome to another sunny day in Winnipeg. Yeah, we're having nice weather. Got out on my bike yesterday. I did do the bike run, but I'm not gonna put it in this episode. It's way too long. It's over half an hour long, and I'll upload it and it'll air sometime, probably shortly after this episode airs. Okay, we won't talk about the bike anymore. I did apparently glue the ladder on backwards, not upside down at least, but backwards in the lower deck. Now the good news is that the main one that we actually see here, this one here, it's right, and you can sort of see it in here. Now the one that's wrong, which is in here, you need a flashlight to see it. It can be seen, but I'm not going to try and break it loose and change it around. I'd probably do more damage than good. I'm going to try and get at least one of these antennas on camera, maybe two. We'll see how it goes, and then I'm going to try and quickly do the rest. And it looks to me like then we're basically done the hard part of step 42 here. At least that's the way it appears to me. So we'll see what we can do here on this sunny pizza day, and yeah, let's just get going. Oh, the sunrise this morning, nothing special, just nice. At least we could see it. It's kind of smoky again, or something. It just, yeah. Okay, we've talked about that way too many times. Yeah, let's just sort of get ourselves recomposed here and see if I can stick one of these on. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to hold this. I think I'm going to try and use the helping hand somehow and a pair of tweezers, and we'll talk about it when I'm actually doing it. So let's do it. Okay. Time is getting away on us here. And probably about half an hour ago now, I got a phone call from, whoops. See, I gotta move this so I'm not always bumping on it. Maybe like that. Anyway, I got a phone call. And one of my grandchildren is having a birthday party this afternoon. And they would like Grandpa to be there. Okay, now it's not quite straight up and down this way, so I'll shove this out and then bring this back. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I'll move you in just a little bit here. It might help. Okay, you can see where there's a little mark right where I'm about to try and touch. Now I gotta bring this up just slightly here. So I'm thinking what I'm going to try to do, being as it's such a beautiful afternoon. What's the temperature anyway? Okay, right now it is 30.9 degrees outside. Just perfect for biking. So I'm going to try and bike over there. Now the problem is I'm going to have to try and take my cane along so I can get up the steps of the stoop. Okay, now I'm putting a little bit of pressure on there. And I'm going to use the extra thin here just to sort of see if it can meld into place like that. Now try not to bump anything. Try not to bump anything. Oh, I bumped it out of place, didn't I? Oh. No, I don't want to be putting too much on because, especially on the antenna part, because if I do, I don't think I got any on the applicator. Okay, that should meld. Now the trick later is going to be to try and release the tweezer on the top without breaking the connection. Now that's why I grabbed it way up at the top here, so that it can go like this. But I have to be careful that I don't go up and down. I think if I put a very small jeweler's screwdriver right in the tip and just sort of turn it, that probably will work. Now we'll just give that a few minutes. I'm just going to press stop here. Okay. Now this one should be easier. This is an H31. Now be careful not to bump the other antenna, because it's probably only been about 5 minutes. Oh. Now these things have a bit of a square base, so when I mount them in place there, I want it to be kind of in line with the ship. Okay, now let's not bump anything. Oh, got to twist it a bit here. That more or less did it. It's not quite square though. Not quite square. It's got to twist clockwise just a little bit. I don't know if I can do it with my fingers or not. Maybe I did it too much. There, that's pretty good. Now let me kind of, no, I turned it back to the same place it was before. Okay, just let me look straight on the ship there. Yeah, that's basically straight up and down. And okay, let's just let that dry. So I did 2 of them. I'm going to be doing the remaining ones the same way. There's going to be another one like this, goes on this side here. And then there are several more like this that have to be stuck on the sides of stuff. So, yeah. Okay, I didn't time it, but I'm guessing about 10 minutes or so has passed here. And what I want to do is, while I am releasing the tweezer at the top, I want to put a little bit of pressure. I'll just use one of Gabe's swab handles here, and I'm thinking instead of a screwdriver, maybe I'm going to just use my hobby knife here very carefully. Okay, I'm putting pressure on, and I'm trying to watch what I'm doing. There. Now I'm stuck. There we go. All right. Ooh. All right. Whenever I do something like that, something comes to mind. When I was quite young, my younger brother had a record, and this goes back when they used to put stories Walt Disney used to put stories on record. And I remember there was the story of Dumbo the elephant was one of the records that he had. And I could still remember one of the elephants saying to Dumbo, "Clumsy ox." And whenever I do something like that, like I bump this thing, and the phrase "clumsy ox" comes to mind. And I haven't heard that record for, oh my goodness, that goes way back to around 1960, I believe. Something like that. Anyway, it's funny how you just don't forget certain things. Okay, so what are we going to do here? I think this clumsy ox is just going to recompose here and try to decide what I'm going to do next. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing the rest of these off camera. So, does that mean that this episode has come to an end? Oh, no. Hey. Of chicken. I don't know why it is that I like chicken in pizza. Well, this is really going slow. And to everybody that I sort of promised we're going to turn the page today, my biggest apology. It's not going to happen. I should know that if I think it's going to go fast, it's going to go slow. It would be really nice if these antennas plugged into holes like these two in the front do. But the rest of them don't. They have to be glued on the sides individually and wait for the glue to set a little bit. At least I've got 3 of the number 20s, is it? Or yeah, there's one more like this that has to go on the other side of the Radio Shack. At least I'm assuming that's what that is. It's got a direction finder on the top of it, so it's yeah. And then there are 2 more like it that have to go on the sides somewhere here, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, but that's not going to be today now. So thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.